Hello friends, welcome to my channel Learn English with Sushila. My 26th video is English speaking practice. I made this video to tell the importance of practice for effective speaking and writing. All the four skills of English language, listening, speaking, reading and writing, are dependent on each other. If you learn listening, reading and writing, your speaking will improve. Listening and reading build foundation which make effective speaking and writing. Indians are capable of learning 4 to 5 languages, but shyness is the main problem which can be removed only by practice. Today I'll explain how to practice listening, speaking, reading and writing. Effective speaking and writing means to have effect or impact on others. For speaking, 3 things are required. First, grammar. Grammar means correct structure is to be used. Second, vocabulary means you have a number of words which you can use. Third, pronunciation. Pronunciation means that you pronounce the words correctly. For writing, 2 things are required. First, spelling means your spelling should be correct. And second, punctuation. When you are writing, wherever punctuation mark is required, you have to punctuate it. You have to put the correct punctuation mark. Now, first is how to practice listening. For practice in listening, you have to listen to good English videos. These days, so many videos are available on social media which have very good English. You should listen to them. You can listen recorded speech or you can listen hymns also. Hymns are the religious songs which have sound as well as tune. So you can learn hear words as well as tune and you like them. But don't listen only for meaning. You are not to understand only. Listen to learn language. Your purpose should be that by listening, you are learning language. Listen again and again that you understand structure and can repeat it as such. Only listening once is not sufficient. You have to listen again and again so that you understand the structure and you can use that. It will improve your accuracy. Naturally, if you use the correct structure, accuracy will come. And when your vocabulary increases, fluency will come. And pronunciation comes when you listen words correctly pronounced. That's the only way. Now, second is how to practice reading. Read good books and learn structure. By reading also, you can use structure. You can read storybooks or novels for language or any other book also which you like, you can read. I'll give you one example of a story which I like. The title of the story is Go Forward. Once upon a time, a woodcutter went into a forest to chop wood. When you begin any story, always this phrase is used in the beginning. Once upon a time, then common noun, a woodcutter went, because story is told in past tense, so we use went into a forest to chop means to cut wood. Then suddenly he met a holy man who said, "My good man, go forward." There in the forest he met a person. Holy man means who was very good, and he suggested him that he should go forward. And these words of the holy man have been quoted. That's why they have been put within inverted commas. And first letter within inverted commas is capital. And full stop has been put before closing inverted commas. On returning home, on coming back home, the woodcutter asked himself, this suggestion was in his mind, so he asked himself a question. Why did the holy man tell me to go forward? See here, earlier it was a holy man. Now I am using the holy man because he has become specific. So he was thinking, but he was putting this question to himself. That's why question mark is there at the end of the question and then inverted commas has been closed. One day he went into deep forest and discovered innumerable sandalwood trees. So when he went further deeper in the forest, he found innumerable which cannot be numbered, means so many sandalwood trees. he was very happy and returned with cartloads of sandalwood. Naturally, he was happy because he got sandalwood trees. So he returned. See here, returned. Returned means came back. Many people use returned back. That is wrong. So he brought cartloads of sandalwood. He sold them in the market and became very rich. You know, sandalwood is very costly, so he became very rich. A few days later, he went deeper in the forest. Then he had this desire that he should go further, he should go forward, and he went deeper. So he found a silver mine. He dug it and brought silver with him. Man is always greedy. When he finds something, he tries to find more. Next time he went to the other side of the river. In the forest, one river was there. He crossed the river, went to the other side, and he found the gold mine. He dug it and brought gold with him. Again he went deeper. Now on the other side also he went deeper into the forest and found diamonds and precious gems. Gems are the stones. So he brought them also home and he became the richest man, the richest, superlative degree richest. With that also we use the article the. Now every story teaches you a lesson. This story also teaches that whatever you do, go deeper and deeper and you will find better and better things. Now this was one example of a story. You can read as many books as you like, because you will have foundation for effective English and develop confidence. Now, second thing, how to practice writing. It's third thing, writing. Whatever you listen or read, write that and check whether you use the language correctly or not. You know, this is a very good practice, that whatever you listen or you read, you should write it, and then you can check whether you made mistakes or not. Check your spelling and punctuation marks, because they are necessary. That spelling should not be wrong and punctuation marks have been put at the right places. Then read aloud whatever you wrote. Now it's not sufficient that you have written and you have used the punctuation marks also correctly. You have to read that aloud. You can record and listen also to evaluate yourself. So with writing, speaking is also connected. You write that, you read aloud, and then you can speak and record also. And when you listen to that recording, you will be evaluating yourself. Next is how to practice speaking. Speaking we are using last because other skills are helping in it. How to practice speaking? First, fluency. Fluency, all of you know that ideas are put to words and spoken without break. That is fluency. So, main thing is start speaking. In the beginning, you will make mistakes. Don't worry about them. They will help you, because next time you will avoid those mistakes. So, before speaking, you feel nervous. You know, it's natural. Everybody feels nervous, but a little nervousness is good, because if you are nervous, you will make efforts to improve your language. Second, accuracy. Accuracy means to use the right structure. Just as I give you one example, the verb is have. We can't say I am having a book. That is wrong. You say I have a book. That is right structure. If you want to use having, you can use this way: having a little time, I'll help you. That if I have little time, having little time, that way we have used it as present participle. Third is vocabulary. Vocabulary is a number of words. So use new words. Whatever words you listen or read, use them in sentences. Write them and speak aloud 5 times. This is the best way. When you come to know about new words, you have to use them, you have to write them, and you have to speak them aloud 5 times. Fourth point is fear of language. You are scared of making mistakes because you are not confident. And for that, you have to develop confidence. You have to make your mind strong, and for that, practice is required. How you will do practice? You can make a group of your friends who will listen to you, who will tell your mistakes, who will correct you, and they will also encourage you. But by chance, if you don't have friends, then you can do practice this way also. that you speak in front of a mirror and you see your expression, you record it, you listen it and evaluate yourself. So you can develop confidence by listening for language and speaking aloud and evaluating yourself. So this is the way how you can remove your fear of language. Fifth point is clarity. Clarity means whatever you, this is abstract noun, it means whatever you speak that should be clear. It's required for both speaking and writing. Repetition should be avoided. The idea is that you should speak in clear and simple terms that all the people understand you. Next, courtesy. Courtesy and communication are related to each other. Courtesy is very important. You are not to use only polite tone. You have to use polite words and phrases also. Never be rude to anyone, even the beggar. Means your behavior should be such that you should never speak rudely. Even if the beggar is asking you for something, if you give him something, you should be happy that he has taken it. That is the thing you should do. Same way, when anyone is speaking, you are not to interrupt that person. First listen, and when he has finished, you should speak. If your mistake has been pointed out, many times it happens that you are speaking in the class, your teacher pointed out your mistake. After that, you keep quiet, you don't speak. But don't keep quiet. Continue speaking, and the result will be effective speaking. Thank you.